In our everyday social interactions, we are consistently required to infer the intentions behind others' actions, emotions, and words. Such intention inferences can be achieved via either simulations of others' actions using mirror neurons, or through the process of mentalization, which involves the understanding of others' mental states. In past studies, links have been made between love and intention understanding. Research has revealed that action inference is generally improved when viewing hand actions performed by one's romantic partner. However, how love can affect cognitive intention inference is not as clear-cut. In fMRI studies, it was observed that love can lead to deactivations of brain networks involved in mentalization. However, behavioral research showed that love primes can improve mental state inferences of emotions. As such, this current study is proposed to further look into these contradictory findings. In particular, this study will explore the exact neurological effects which love may have on the mentalization network, which includes the dorsomedial prefrontal cortex, superior temporal sulcus, temporoparietal junction, and temporal pole. Additionally, it will also seek to find out whether varying degrees of love in the dimensions of passion and inclusivity can determine how the MN is affected. In this study, 30 heterosexual couples between 18 to 35 years old will be recruited. During the first visit, the participating couple will fill in the passionate love scale and inclusion of other in the self scale, which measure their degree of love, passion and inclusivity respectively. Next, one of them will be chosen, and photographs of his or her facial expressions of a neutral expression and the 6 basic emotions, at 3 different intensity levels, will be taken. Training for the production of the expressions will follow past studies' recommendations. Finally, the chosen individual will be required to write down, for each photograph, one thought he or she may have while making such an expression in everyday situations. During the second visit, the chosen individual's partners will undergo a fMRI scan, where they will be shown the photographs of their partner, and another 19 photographs displaying facial expressions of a stranger. For the first 20 seconds after each stimulus onset, participants are required to imagine the person's thoughts when making that expression, after which, 4 thought descriptions will be displayed, and participants are required to choose, within 10 seconds, the one that best matches the displayed expression. Between each photograph, a 30 seconds minute count-back distractor task will be administered. Based on past studies, this study proposes 2 findings. Firstly, mentalizing about one's partner will lead to lower activations than mentalization of a stranger. This is based on the findings of Zeki, which showed that love deactivates the MN as blood flow is directed to reward networks instead. While Wlodarski and Dunbar proposed that MN deactivations may be temporary and blood flow will return immediately during mentalization, it is likely that maintained viewing of a partner's face will result in reduced blood flow return. This proposition is also supported by findings that activations of certain brain regions are specific to viewing of one's partner only. Furthermore, as both immediate and prior information about others is needed for mentalization, the lack of prior information about a stranger can lead to more strenuous inferences, which in turn causes greater MN activations. Secondly, both passion and inclusivity may lead to lower MN activations. In past studies, greater love intensities have been linked to greater activations of love-specific networks. As such, it is likely that blood flow return will be further reduced with higher love passion, thus causing lower MN activations. Next, as proposed by Kashiapo, greater love inclusivity can result in a shared mental representation of one and one's partner, which allows for more direct and less strenuous inferences of the partner's mental states. Higher inclusivity also indicates reduced perceived dissimilarity and distinction between self and partner, which can thus lead to lower activations in the DMPFC, as it has been linked to mentalization about dissimilar others. This proposed study has 2 important implications. Firstly, it draws the link between past contradictory neurological and behavioral results. This is because inferences drawn from this study have shown that while love can indeed lead to lower MN activations, this does not necessarily indicate poorer mentalization, as it can instead be strengthened by inclusivity and understanding of one's partner. Secondly, this better understanding of the dynamics between mentalization and relationship characteristics can help improve existing mentalization-based therapies for both spousal and familial issues.